Hello there, Comfy community. Today, the Ziggies are out of commission, they're just not in the mood. So, I'm stepping in to talk about some critical issues and show you temporary workarounds. What this video covers: the problem since frontend updates v1 13.6, the RGThree Reroute feature is broken, only right to left connections work now. The fix: how to switch between frontend versions to roll back to v1.11. Cool feature alert: the LoRA loader thumbnail tool by Python assist search, subfolder browsing, and model previews. To the devs: dear Comfy frontend team, you're doing amazing work, but check out community gems like RGThree or ComfyUI-Custom-Scripts by Python gossers. They're too good to break. Maybe integrate them officially. I show you first how it worked under version 1.12.11. Click on the gear icon down here to access the settings. There, under About, you can see which versions you're using for ComfyUI, the manager, and also which frontend is currently running. Here you can see how the reroute worked until version 1.12.11. Using the right mouse button menu, you could simply rotate the reroute node or use Shift+S and Shift+D to flip the inputs and outputs. This allowed you to build a very organized workflow. Here are a few more tips. While I show you how cool and easy it was to work with different LoRA models and how you could clean up the workflow, please support my post on the ComfyUI Frontend Teams page with a thumbs up so the ComfyUI developers notice it. See how clean and logical it was to organize a workflow using the reroute nodes from RGThree. Everything was so clear and easy to follow. Now I'll show you where you can change the front-end version. Through the manager, the latest released version is usually distributed. Unfortunately, this means the release only focuses on ComfyUI and the front-end without checking if custom nodes still work. We know, of course, that Comfy is being developed and improved constantly. But sometimes it's frustrating when really good features stop working. We hope the community will support each other and move ComfyUI forward together. Under ComfyUI in your installation directory, you should find the file requirements point text. In this text file, the front-end version is listed. This entry might be reset during a Comfy update, currently to the value 1.13.9. I'll show you what happens then and how you can revert it. Let's quickly compare what's in the requirements text file and what's being used in our Comfy version. As you can see, they match. Here, we can also directly jump to the developer page of the ComfyUI frontend. And if you click here, you'll go directly to the latest version of the frontend. If you scroll down, you'll also find the released versions. I'll now manually switch to the latest released version, which is currently also distributed via the manager version 1.13.9. To do this, simply change it in the requirements text file. Save the file, then open a CMD window in this directory and paste the text there. You'll find the text below the video. Make sure to adjust the path before the installation directory to match your setup. Press enter and wait for the front-end to install. If you don't already have the selected version on your computer, it will be downloaded automatically. The current version will be uninstalled and the one you defined will be installed. That's it. Now just restart ComfyUI and check if it worked. You can see this in the startup window or directly in Comfy under Settings About. As you can see, Comfy is now running with the front-end version 1.13.9. I'll quickly adjust the text. And then you'll see another cool feature of the RGThree nodes. It also works in the current version. So, the text is adjusted. Let's see what's wrong here. Look at the reroute nodes. There's only one input on the left and one output on the right. No more rotating possible. I'll try to show you what still works. Don't you think this very useful feature should come back? Then support the inputs with the front-end developers. Oh, and we'd also appreciate a like and a comment with your thoughts. Now I'll show you the current issues with previewing checkpoints and LoRAs. The Python-Goss's ComfyUI-Custom-Scripts are adapted to the current version of ComfyUI and, in my opinion, are the best available right now, leaving almost no wishes unfulfilled. Unfortunately, different custom nodes interfere with this function. Let's take a closer look. The settings are currently configured so that the model directories show the models and subdirectories indented. Below the subdirectories, the models are displayed as images. Further nesting is also possible. To see the images, a picture with the same name as the model must be present in the same directory as a JPG or PNG file. If you have models from Civit AI, you can also load them directly from there. I'll show you that in a moment. Now let's switch from tree subdirectories to thumbnails, another cool option. Depending on how many LoRA models you have or your personal preferences. If the Ziggies find out about this, they'll be thrilled. I know they'll love it. Personally, I prefer the view with subdirectories. Right-click on the model name in the loader and you'll see the model information. Here, you can also directly jump to the page via the link or download the image as a preview to your computer. I should probably also mention this for safety. Down here, you need to select something. The fields cannot be empty. I'm currently using selection 1. Okay, everything looks great, so where's the problem? Well, first, we have the easy use nodes, which also had a preview at one point. Whether the standalone works right now, I can't say. In any case, the two custom nodes interfere with each other, and you'll need to turn off these two switches here or disable them directly in the extensions. I'll turn the switches on so you can see what happens. No more preview images and no grouping of subfolders. Good, let's turn that off again. And the preview images should work again, even with the current frontend version 1.14.5. I believe I tested it. Wonderful. But there's another complication for this. We need to look at the RGThree nodes. Yes, my favorite nodes, the reason I'm making this video. Here, a setting also interferes with the Python-Goss's ComfyUI-Custom-Scripts nodes. I'm hoping RGThree can somehow integrate this into their Power LoRA loader node. Dreaming is always allowed, okay? The workaround here is also very simple. Turn off auto nest subdirectories for menus in the RGThree settings. Don't forget to save here, or disable it directly in the extensions. Oops, sorry, I turned it on to show you what happens when it's activated. Well, for practice, I'll turn it off again now. Sorry for the confusion. I need to get the Ziggies to take over these videos again. Well, there you go. Those were the things I really wanted to show you. Selecting LoRAs is fun again this way. Now, the workaround for the Reroute node from RGThree back to version 1.12.9. I'll do this quickly now. The steps are the same as before, just back to version 1.12.9. Okay, a small time jump and we're back with the version where the Reroute node still works as it should. I'll rename it briefly for completeness, then check if everything works as desired. Perfect. The reroutes can be positioned anywhere again, exactly as it should be. Let's quickly check the version. It's set as we configured it. Yes, that's it for today. Just a lot of information and the hope that these features will soon work again in ComfyUI. Keep your fingers crossed. Support the input with the developers. Leave a like here so I stay motivated to create videos for you. And if you have questions, drop them in the comments. I'll try to answer all of them, even if it sometimes takes a few days. See you soon and greetings from the Ziggies.